Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out here to the reservation on the campus of Tioga High School. My name is Chuck Perkins, and I am joined this afternoon by the national champion herself, Julie Wiggins. No, not Wiggins, Wilkerson. Oh, my gosh. Had a brain thing going on there, I guess, flatulent.
That's okay. I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, my gosh. And I actually have an old friend named Julie Wiggins, but she's not a national champion either. So we're here. We're going to let the PA guy, which is Cade Richardson, take over for just a few minutes as he calls out the starting lineups and gets things started, and then we'll be back on in just a moment.
For the Mustangs tonight, freshman number 10, Megan Blue. Freshman number 12, Izzy Van Antwerpen. Senior number 30, Stephanie Rubio. Senior number 35, Chesney Alvarez. And rounding on the line sophomore number 40,
technical difficulties, which we are very well aware of having, that can be your best friend or worst enemy.
And it will happen.
Yes, absolutely. Better than Murphy.
Sometimes I call it operator error when I'm dealing with our copier or my computer.
I like to tell the people that I don't know what happened. I said there's a short, like on their computer, though something happened. I'll say there's a short between the keyboard and the seat. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad you know that. And I was like, okay. Batteries, yeah, it's always good to have extra batteries, and it looks like they're going to pull this other microphone.
Prepared.
Let's see if it gets started here.
That wasn't it.
Might need the old-fashioned air megaphone kind of thing.
And it's our Tioga team.
It's our Tioga team.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. See how he can do this. Well, we do know some of the starting lineup. There's number 15, Kayla Roberts, sitting right here. She is a junior. There is the number 40, who is Madison Lockwood. She's a senior. Sitting next to her on the bench right here is number 35, and that's going to be Christina Lambert. And sitting actually between her and Lockwood is number 24, Abby Troquell, also another senior. And one more senior on the other side of Lambert is number 45, Ashton Nick. So that's your starting five here for the Lady Indians that are going to get started here after the slight debacle. They need, I guess, Energizer Bunny would have been nice to have a little showing out here, wouldn't it?
Well, they're trying again. They got another, looks like, but I think it's too late. I think they're ready to get started.
Well, they'll definitely need it for after the game, because we are celebrating senior night here as well. So they're going to do after the girls' game, they're going to call the, my mic's a little hot there. I apologize for that. They're going to call the seniors out and recognize them. So the boys only have one senior, so that's why they're doing it between the games. And then the girls have 5? Yes, I believe it is 5 there.
And the ball goes up. Oh. And Tioga gets the tip.
Now, I'm not as conversationalist as Doug is, Julie, so I'm going to let you do a lot. Yes,
okay.
Yeah, you just take it away, and I'll come in and make some snide comments every once in a while.
I think that should be a shooting foul, if I'm not.
It looks like it. Put Troquell on the line for 2.
Yep, she had a good drive to the basket and drew the foul.
I don't know if Doug got a chance to talk to you ahead of time and warn you of anything, but sometimes I throw in jokes.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
I like the way she shot that free throw, too. She did not move after she missed the first one, and guess what?
She made the
second one.
Yep.
But you didn't move her feet, and that's a good squared off on the free throw line.
That's awesome. That's some technical knowledge there that I don't know. There's Lockwood driving the lane and puts it in for 2.
That has always been a pet peeve for me when they miss it, or even if you make it. Why do you step back away? Because then you got to get your feet set again, and you got to get set. So that press has forced a second turnover.
The
I think we've got them on the height.
Yes, the Lady Mustangs come in here. I talked to the principal earlier. A younger squad, that they have on the floor, and they're very limited in numbers. So the 5 that they have on, and it looks like they only have 2 spare, is on the bench there.
Nice feed.
Yes.
Good. That's a good assist by Abby.
Troquel fed Lockwood down low for 2. And I did not recognize those 2 points earlier. Hang on. And Ashton Nick pulls the rebound, and looks like she's going to get fouled by number 30 from the Lady Mustangs. But we are 5-0 right now. Lady Indians are leading, and you can see that on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard down at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Wallace Eye Associates, always great to have them. They sponsor our scoreboards for all of our events.
And that's so important, Chuck, for the community to support these athletes.
I was just talking to one of the parents earlier before the game, and he was telling me how much he appreciates what we do. And I told him, so we enjoy what we do. That's the fun part about it. And we have sponsors that help us afford to do these things and make it available and free for the viewing pleasure of the sporters here.
And I know the girls appreciate it, and the young men.
Yeah, we get, me being a teacher here, whenever we cover something, I hear back from them, good or bad, in which it's funny because I butcher some names up like the best of them. And so softball season, I was known for not knowing the girls at all because I was calling them all the wrong names. And they would go back and watch
Backcourt.
it. Yep.
That's a good backcourt. That was a good defense.
Yeah, they'd go back and watch it and come back next day. Coach Perkins, you know who you called me so-and-so. And that's not, I said, I am so sorry. And that went on all season.
That means they're going back and watching it,
that's
too.
That's right. That's what I told them. I said, well, thanks for watching.
She followed her shot, Chuck.
Lambert
and then,
followed up,
yeah,
yes.
So
Missed the shot, got the rebound, and got the putback.
another turnover on the press.
That Tioga press is doing well. Would you call it a three-quarter or?
I think so. And I'll pay a little more attention. I've been kind of watching them move the ball, but I think it is.
See there on the screen, you saw Coach Johnson in her blinging jacket tonight. I think they said it was bling night tonight for some reason. Coach Barber's over there looking dressed to the nines.
He got up, dressed up too.
He did. Have to ask him. It's not bath night. It's usually on Saturdays, I think, for him.
Double dribble.
Double dribble.
And that's caused by pressure on the ball handler.
Wow. That's not something that you see called often. And it might be just because they have a younger squad for those Lady Mustangs, but like you said, pressure will do it to the best of them too. So
She'd have gone over a little bit harder. Good shot. Let's see what they have set up here. Yep, we used to do that here. Oh, but you got him one underneath there for the putback.
Ashton Nick trying to. Got a couple of rebounds and tries. But shot there, but number 10 for the Lady Mustangs. No good. Goes out of bounds.
The good thing is Tioga's getting some shots in the paint.
They are. Oh, yeah, getting some passes down in the paint and some rebounds and shot backs.
And that wasn't a bad shot by number 10.
Nick put that one in for two. Timeout called here by Rapids.
When you can get
Coach.
the ball in at the top of the post and then you've got a post player that can make those passes like that, you got a pretty good opportunity to score.
That's right. That's right. We won't go to a break. Just let you talk a few minutes about being here at Tioga and being able to come back. And again, we had you a couple of weeks ago when they celebrated Troquel's 1,000-point milestone that she met. Tell us a little bit about the lifeblood of a Tioga Indian.
Well, I played here, I guess I don't mind saying, 75 to 79. So
that's the year, so not years ago. That's the year of, folks.
1975 to 1979. And
she still got spring in her step.
That's right. But I guess they just did a 30-second. They're saving. They was out on our player, although it did look like they dribbled out. But then I was back coaching, and they still have our picture up there, back coaching with Debbie. for 2004 to 2008. And they have the picture up there because we went to the Sweet 16. That's when you got that height up there, jump ball, and we get they get the possession.
Stays with
Yeah.
Rapids. Yeah.
So I had an opportunity to coach with Debbie for 4 years and enjoyed that, being back. I was a CECP.
Yes.
So
Those are much needed. You hear a lot of those in several programs to pick up, when you can't hire staff that are knowledgeable enough to do any coaching, but you have volunteers out there that are wanting to be a part of it. It's an intricate part for a lot of folks.
And I also coached a lot of the young ladies that were on the team in AAU travel ball during the summer, and we played team games, team sports at camps. So I got to spend a good bit of time back in the coaching.
Oh, wow. And that makes it nice, I guess, to know some of the girls and coach them in the off season, if you will.
It does. Oh, I thought sure that one was going. There it is.
Dang, boy, you called that one from tip.
She set up perfectly, and
My goodness.
So.
Ball barely left the tips of her finger, and she's like, there it is. I'm going to call Jeff Hickman out a little bit. He's the principal down there at Rapid East. And I'm going to call him out in a minute because he said, steak and potatoes tonight? And I was like, I'd love them. Medium rare for my steak and butter, salt, and pepper for my potato. He says, oh, I thought you were feeding me. I was like, wait a minute.
I used to watch Jeff coach at Pineville Junior High.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, before he got into administration. That was a good rebound. And, I thought.
Oh, we.
Another good.
There we go.
Another good square up. And
Yeah. Lambert makes that one from just inside the paint.
another turnover on the press.
Throw that one away. You see the score on your Wallace High Associates scoreboard down there, 13-0 right now. 2:33 left to play in this first period. Lady Indians are leading the Lady Mustangs from out there at Rapides High School. Troquel inbounded the ball to Robertson, back to Troquel. She's bringing it up the court. And they're getting set to go for this last few minutes of this first period of play. I'm joined.
Needed a little more air on that pass, but that was a good way to look down there.
Yep, and I'm joined on the mic by Julie Wilkerson, extraordinaire lady. I'll tell you what, folks, I've really enjoyed knowing Miss Wilkerson, and actually knew her mom too. Her mom taught me in high school. It was my history teacher, and I ran across her the other day. I say the other day, it's been a little while. We see that exchange of Lockwood, put that one in for two underneath after getting a rebound.
Mom's former students see her and say, you haven't aged. You look the same.
None, I'm telling you.
She always enjoys seeing her.
She, one of the things she did in her class that I absolutely loved, and this is how you know it's one of those things that it must have been great. Because
I think I know what you're going to tell me.
I remember this so vividly. She let us, explore different characters from history.
Yes.
And I had the character of Scarface, and I did my report. I had to do a report and present the report on Scarface, and she said we could have some creativeness to it. Lockwood put that one in there.
That
for
was
two.
a nice pass inside.
It really was. And so I dressed up as Scarface and did my report was on the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So it was a lot. I don't remember a whole lot about the report itself, obviously, of what I did. But I remembered that event because I took some of that plastic fake skin stuff and made the scar on my face and everything. So,
well, when I see students who were in Mom's World History class, most of them can remember who they did their report on and who they dressed up as.
oh, I'm telling you what, to me, that's one of those things that's leaving an impact.
The height is making a difference in this game right now.
Yeah, it really is.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a good darting pass down the middle of the lane. Just
bounce pass or give it a little bit of air, especially with a big girl. You need to. When I don't mean big. I mean
tall,
inside player. Give them a chance with getting it up in the air.
See, I could pull a math thing in here. That's going to be like slope. That's distance over time, folks. Troquil drives the lane, puts that one up for 2. We're talking about all kinds of different subjects. Got a little injury timeout briefly to get a sub in, and could be just something. Oh, it looks like she's got a nosebleed, so.
I think it looks like they're just picking them up at almost half court, a little bit moving up, and
5/8. How about that? We'll call it 5/8.
there you go.
Why would you do that, dang it?
Lady Indians wasting no time to inbound the ball and go down the lane. And that's going to end the first period of play. It's 19-0, 19-0. Lady Indians are leading this one in this after the first period. We'll be back in just a few minutes. My name is Chuck Bergens, joined by Julie Wilkerson here in 446 Sports presentation of Central Louisiana girls basketball. We'll be back in just a moment.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
All right, we are back to live action here at the, not the fort. Goodness gracious, Doug's different things that he does is starting to wear off at the reservation here at Tioga High School. Lady Indians are hosting the Lady Mustangs from Rapides. And somebody that Ms. Wilkerson knows right here, she was waving at her.
Jasmine Franklin, a former player.
There we go.
Yep.
So Lockwood was fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Starting to see a bunch of old players just filtering in and through. And that's what they've done because it's senior night and they've invited any old players or former players, say old, but former players, past players, to come and be here at the event. There one falls in for Lockwood. She missed the first one, but was able to keep her feet set and find that second one.
Looks like a 1-2-2 with them moving around on the press.
Oh, with the girls? Yeah.
Zone press. 1-3-1. Ooh. There you go. Rebound and put back. That was good.
First point scored there by the Lady Mustangs by looks like number 35, I believe it is.
They're still playing hard.
Shot there by Lambert for 2. Her toe was on the line.
It's a long way for that defensive player to have to come.
Yes. Errant pass picked up there. I believe it's by Lambert. Got that back over to
that was a good bounce pass.
That was Dishman that's in now. Looks like she's in for Roberts.
Yeah, she made 2 substitutions, I think, and so I believe we'll see a lot of people get some playing time.
No, that's not Dishman. That's Naisha, I believe is her name.
That's a good square up.
Yep. Got the ball, get turned back around facing the goal, and put it in there.
I love a bank shot.
26-2. Shot on goal. It's still something from the old soccer days. Miss. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them real quick, and we'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the 446 Sports presentation of Central Louisiana High School Sports. The girls basketball tonight here at Tioga High School.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back live here at Tioga High School, the reservation, if you will, they call it, any of the events down here. And that one's put up, looks like Brandy Page, if I know that number 5 down there for the Lady Indians. And joined with me here on the mic is Julie Wilkerson, national champion, 2-time national champion and former Lady Texter, on the mic with me, doing some calling and talking about Tioga. She's a Tioga grad and just an avid sport supporter, especially girl sports.
That's exactly right.
Because that's something we're doing now after football season. We've turned our focus to doing a lot of girl sports.
I can't believe the season's kind of winding down some.
Yes.
It's hard to believe.
This is the Lady Indians' last regular home season game. I think they have 2 more regular season games after this that'll be on the road.
Hopefully they'll pick up a playoff game here.
Yeah. One to Neville, and I think the other one is to Peabody on their last 2 regular season games. That one's passed just over her fingertips where she could reach it and out of bounds and turn it over to the Lady Indians. The Lady Mustangs have figured out that pass that they're throwing.
Look like that's going to be 3 free throws.
Yes. Yep. Holds up the hand to shoot a tray and not a pair this time.
It's a good looking free throw shot. She's got good form.
Rattled around and fell in really nice there. Troquill has committed to playing softball as, is it Southern Miss?
Southern Miss.
Southern Miss?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they have Zoe Rowland, who's going to Grambling.
Grambling plays softball as well.
Their basketball team is doing quite well this year, too.
Up at Grambling?
Up at Grambling.
Wow. And she makes all
All
3 of
three.
them. Yeah. I guess that's a 3-pointer the old-fashioned, or
Yes.
the more complicated way. Or what do they call that in the culinary world? The deconstructed way.
I like that.
Rappy's been struggling, but again, talking to my intel down there, they're a younger squad, and they are struggling this year, but they are not without any fight. They're battling. They're not giving up at all. Cross-court pass there.
That
Shot
looks pretty
for
good.
3 almost.
It's not a bad shot
No,
because
indeed.
they've got to take those open looks.
There's Dishman in, number 13.
That was a good hustle.
Page covers it up and gets it out to Nick for a nice shot at it. Doesn't fall, but Lockwood is there to pick it up and put
They're
it back in
coming
there.
in that paint area. They're tough in there.
Yes. They got, like you said, they have the height advantage on them for sure between Nick Lockwood and Lambert when she's in there.
Good anticipation.
That's Troquill with the steal and drive down the court for the put up for 2. And Rapids coach is going to call timeout, 30-second timeout here. And we'll go ahead and take it with him. Go ahead and get some more call-outs to the sponsors. There we go. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching 446 Sports presentation of Central Louisiana High School Sports.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, certified transmission.
Welcome back to live action here at Tioga High School, the Reservation. You're watching the Lady Indians hosting the Lady Mustangs from Rapides High School, where the Lady Indians are leading 35-2. You can see that on your Wallace Eye Associate scoreboard. There was a tip steal. Kayla Roberts was going down the lane for it, but she passed it off.
That was good teamwork.
Nice,
Her teammate had the open shot, and she got it down there and made a good bounce pass that she could handle.
One of those good selfless acts.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, that was a
good
nice
turnaround jumper from the top. I remember watching Christian Leitner beat Kentucky on one of those shots many, many years ago.
Wow.
To get to the national championship. Duke versus Kentucky.
I would imagine. Oh, there's a good
shot.
two-shotter.
Yeah.
Two-pointer, rather.
You know what I liked about the coach, Rapides coach? He called a timeout. He's continuing to coach and that's so important.
Yes.
With a young group especially.
Yeah. The girls see that if you're in it to win it, if you're bought in, they're going to buy in.
Yes.
And the minute you give up, they're going to say, "Oh, well, it's okay to give up now." So you're absolutely right. He's doing a great job of staying in it, coaching it. And he may realize that he had a big task coming into this one, but he's not going to let it show to these girls.
No, and Coach Johnson is letting her younger players play, so that's good.
Yeah,
she's never been one to run a score up but it's that time of the year where you got to get your starters enough playing time where they can stay in shape.
That's right. And you know that the end of the regular season is here, and with the power rankings where they are, they know they're going to have a playoff game.
Yeah.
So they just need them to work on some things, but also stay healthy. And was out of bounds when she tried to step in and grab that one back. Unfortunately,
That's a fatigue thing right now, I think, because what you would normally do is move back in and be ready, but she was watching. But like you said, they have fewer players than Tioga.
Yeah, they don't have as fresh legs to get in.
Nope.
That one missed. And you see the clock continues to run because we have reached that 35 points mercy rule point in the game.
I think that's a good rule.
Yeah.
It's tough on players, the Rapides team.
It also gets out of that, that miserable part of it of knowing that you got all this stoppage yet to get through.
Yes.
It's a good adjustment they've made there. You're right. And that's going to end the half here at the Reservation. Anything that you noticed, I'm going to say Coach Wilkerson, anything that you noticed before we go to half that you want to call out?
Well, we called it from the get-go was that the height was going to make a difference, and I think that's been and we do have some seasoned players, but I think the height is making a big difference. For Rapides is a smaller team. I think they just have the one player who has some height, but I think that's been a big factor, and they're taking advantage of the open looks. You've had some good square ups and some good outside shots by Tioga.
Yes, you have, and they're like you said, even though they have Rapides has the one height player, but because they have few numbers, they're not able to rotate somebody in or or to make adjustments in plays to keep some fresh legs in. So that's
It
kind
is.
of a pitfall.
And they have to play a zone because they can't match up with Tioga in a man-to-man.
And Rapids is a smaller school. You know, they don't have the enrollment that Tioga does, and sometimes that plays a factor in it. But you look at a school like Oak Hill, who is a much smaller school as well, but they've got a ton of kids out there. So it all depends on your area that you pull from and who lives in your zone, and and to see what's going on. So
Well, and Rapids has always been a tough.
Yes.
They've gone to the Sweet 16 many times, and they'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be back. They were tough when I was playing, and I remember when I was coaching at Menard Junior High, they fed from Carter C. Raymond and Poland. They had the athletes.
Yes, ma'am.
And they were at the Sweet 16.
well, we will get into
And
talking.
you see he's coaching over there right now.
Oh, well,
the coach is
let me give
coaching
him a shot
one
over
of his
there.
players, and so that means you just don't.
Yep.
And he wasn't doing it in
No.
where he was young. He was instructing.
He absolutely was. We saw that there, and we didn't get to see it too much on the screen, but he was. There's Mr. Hickman down there. We'll see him. He's standing up right there at the end and giving us a good wave there. Mr. Jeff Hickman, the principal there at Rapids High School.
Well, we got Principal Arrington over there.
There we
Ben
go.
Arrington.
He's been out of town. He just walked out the door, I believe. Oh, there he is, standing up. There's Mr.
He likes
Arrington.
to stay on the other side of the gym, so
I'm going to try to get his attention, but
he's doing a great job at Tioga.
he really is.
And I got to shout out to Ms. Williams, who's the guidance counselor, and of course our AD.
Oh, yes.
Montiel,
Yep.
Coach Montiel.
Yeah, Montiel is one of the vice principals here, assistant principals, rather, I say vice, assistant principal, and the head coach for the baseball team.
Yep.
So we're going to take a quick break. We have about 7 minutes until left at halftime. We'll take a quick break. Let some of these folks that helped make this available. And if you would like to be one of those, please connect with myself, Chuck, at 446sports.com or Doug at 446sports.com. And we can talk to you about being a part of the 446 Sports sponsors family. Also, our new website being launched, 446sports.com. Give it a look. We'll have more than just videos up there about who we are. And we're going to have some articles that are going to be out there. We're going to get several folks that are going to be writing articles. So there's a lot going on with 446 Sports. We'd love to have different people to jump on, or some more folks to jump on and show their support for Central Louisiana Athletics. My name is Chuck Perkins, joined here with Julie Wilkerson. We'll be back in just a few minutes after these words from some of our sponsors.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, certified transmission.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investment.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
At certified.
Welcome back here to Tioga High School on the to the reservation on the campus of Tioga High School. My name is Chuck Perkins. 446 Sports presentation that you're watching here, Central Louisiana High School Sports. And girls basketball is what we're on here tonight, where the Lady Indians are hosting the Lady Mustangs from Rapides High School. Not Rapids, as you know. It's always funny whenever you get a phone call, because sometimes they'll say Tioga. Can I speak to somebody from Tioga? Or when they try to say Rapides, they'll say Rapids. There you go. There you go. Getting set up here with the headphone from Miss Julia Wilkerson as we get underway here. The Rapids are
That was
inbounding
called
on the second
operator
half.
error on that. Remember I mentioned that earlier?
We did. We'll just call it one of those moments. How about
Yes.
that? Well, it just means that you need to come out and put them on more often. I think
I
is
like
what
that
means.
idea. I'm enjoying being here with you. And we'll put out a shout out for Doug Gann, who's busy with his duties at the City of Alexandria, getting ready for the Mardi Gras parade that's coming downtown Pineville tomorrow night.
He is indeed, and he's getting a much-deserved break from being on the call tonight.
Oh, there you go.
There's one.
A three-pointer by the
Three-pointer
center.
for Lockwood, huh?
Yes.
So they were all excited about that one, jumping up and down.
They were happy for her. Looking at the coach, I don't think she takes many of those three-pointers looking at Coach Johnson.
No, she doesn't. That wasn't a play by the coach. I'll put it that way. She doesn't want the girls to get too crazy out there. Still run their plays, still do the coach, I'm trying to
Stay
think.
disciplined.
Disciplined,
Yep,
that's right.
stay disciplined. That was a good shot. Squared up and
tie ball.
Tie ball.
Stays with Rapids here.
We got the ball to start the third quarter, so they get the ball now on the tie-up.
No, that'll stay with Tioga.
Yes.
We switch ends of the court. Okay. Swung around out here to Kayla Roberts. And the two-point shot there by Lambert goes a little bit strong. And
that was a good
underneath
pass.
there.
Boy, that was a good inside pass. She put it right where Lambert could get it.
Yes, it was. You can see it just passed through the hands there from this
I
side.
love seeing guards make those assists.
Yes.
That was a good rebound by Rapids.
There we go. Get them a couple more points
The girl,
on the board.
the number 40 kept
yeah.
it alive for her teammate and enabled the 2 points.
Cross-court passing there.
I'm never a big fan of that,
No.
but they got away with it, so.
Shot put up there by Nick, no good. Rebound collected by the Lady Mustangs, pulled up
That's
for two.
not a
and
bad
missed it.
shot,
No, it
though.
wasn't.
That's she's lefty, so she dribbled down with her left hand and got squared up.
Put it up there. Not, maybe just a little more arc on the ball would have fallen.
Yeah. And that's not an easy shot
No.
because she was on the move.
Good little run there by number 10 by the Lady Mustangs.
Don't stop. She's got to keep coming. You
Yep.
can't get frustrated. Yep, and I think she's going to get to come sit by the coach on that one. Because she got frustrated and then didn't come back down on defense. So.
Call a travel there. I think that's good. Might have been a foul, but they're going to kind of pull back on some of that and just unless it's more egregious. I think they'll just pull back on some of those. Otherwise, foul calls.
Yeah.
Clock is running continuously at this point because once you reach that 35-point margin, regardless of what period you're in or what half you're in, it doesn't stop or discontinue doing that. That one driven all the way down through by Troquil and up for two.
Those are tough for
Yeah.
a defensive player.
They do have their starting five out there, which I'm a little bit surprised about.
I think this is a conditioning thing. Good rebound. Coach Johnson won't be happy about failing to move to the
Right.
nice outside shot.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. The bank is open for her.
She must have called that one. You know, and look,
And they're
got
going to have a whole new
hockey line change
Yeah,
coming in, looks
yeah.
like, for the Lady Indians. That one put up there by Lambert, number 35 for two, 48th and 9. You see in the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Also on the bottom right, you see Valex, who is our title sponsor for 446 Sports. that does a lot to help us.
She
keep
telegraphed
going.
that one all
yes,
the way.
Robert saw that one coming. And lays
That's what
that
I was
one
talking
in.
about, that cross-court pass.
Timeout called by coach, but just to get subs in. I don't think they were calling a timeout. I think she was just trying to get subs in. That was a whole line change. So
Isn't Rapides a 7 through, or 6 through,
or 7? I think it
I
is
know.
7.
Some of these players look pretty young. I'm not sure that they're not, because I know with a team like that, with a school like that, you can pull up.
With the implementation of Carolyn Dorman out there, I'm not so sure that they have junior high anymore. Actually, they used to.
Yeah.
But I don't know that they still have them. I see Amelia Ivy. There's number 22. Not 22, but 32 right there. See Dishman's number 13. She's out here. And I'm probably going to butcher the name. Nevaeh is number 33. I see Brandy Page there is number 5. And the number 22 is the only face that I don't recognize, just because I'm not familiar with her.
I think that's Julie Smith's daughter.
Okay.
I believe that is. I think that's Jamie and Gary Smith's granddaughter.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 very good softball players, but I used to coach against Jamie when she at Ward 10. And that was Bootsy Brown started the recreational league at quite a player at Tioga High School back in the day. And she started the league, and we used to go head to head.
Wow.
Jamie was a player at Tioga. She was Jamie Harrell and married Gary Smith, a football player. And that's a nice free throw. But I think that's 22 is in Julie and that's Julie's.
Okay.
Daughter. They've always been longtime supporters of Tioga High School.
Okay, yes. It's good to have those. And that's one of the things where we find that kids that come back through, or the kids that come through their parents or maybe their grandparents. And that's just like with Mr. Arrington being the principal here. He has a long lineage of Tioga blood that has flowed through this school as well.
He lived down the street from me on Hooper Road, although he was just a wee pup whenever, a very wee pup. And his dad, Charlie Arrington, is a good athlete at Tioga. And his mom, and June and Charlie were both graduates of Tioga.
See Mr. Charlie quite often either at events like this or football games, or whenever they just have any kind of events. He's still very much plugged into the Tioga community in high school. Errant shot on by Lady Rapides doesn't go very far, but we'll say Miss Smith pulled that rebound down. There she is out on the edge.
I guarantee you she's a softball player too.
That may have been where I've seen the picture.
Yeah.
Because the Lady Indian softball just had their pictures taken, their preseason pictures taken, and they put them out there, and there's beautiful shots. And that was a beautiful shot there by Brandy Page up for 2.
And, you know, if you look at the bench, the starters and the ones coming off the bench gave a big shout out and stood up and clapped for their teammates.
That's awesome.
They're scrapping right there.
Scrum on the floor.
You know, it's so important, too, for these kids to get the JV to get a chance to be out there, because they come every day and work hard, and they push the starters.
Yeah, and there's not any really girl JV teams, really. There's very far and few between of having any kind of opportunity for those JVs to play. So, yeah,
See, we used to have a JV, because I would coach the JV game when I was coaching with Debbie, and so she saved for the varsity game, and we had some good JV games. I even would play a little bit. I know you got to take a.
No, we're good.
No,
we'll just stay right here.
I was still in my day when I could play, get out there and play with them, and so we would push the. And had some really good JV players who then made progress and ended up being starters, you know, along the way. But we just it's so important for them to get this time. And, you know, it's good because Debbie's retiring, but she's still coaching for the person who succeeds her.
Right.
She's instructing and working with these girls.
Called, like, I guess we call building a program.
That's right.
You know, not just coaching a season, building a program.
That's exactly right.
You want the next person to come in to have some groundwork laid. They're going to make their changes, yes, because their style may be different or whatnot. Oh, look at that little sneaky steal. That was nice. Oh, and missed the shot on the layup. Goodness.
That was a good block.
Yes.
That girl's quick. Oop, she might be hurt.
Not wanting to be moved right now. So
Yeah, it might
players,
be back or something.
Players are
because it
wanting
didn't
to
look
help
like
her
she
up.
went down that hard.
No. This might have been the way she was. Might have been twisted or something. But out there on the court right now, we don't show our players when they get hurt or any
that's
players
good.
On the screen. And so there's Coach Johnson and I'm going to call her Coach Lemoyne. She is the athletic trainer here on staff and a teacher here. So
I remember Kathy Cummings Matthews, who coached 1 year as a basketball coach and then 2 years as softball. And she said, "Hey, look, don't worry. If you get hurt, you're on the floor. We'll move you off the floor."
no fear of that.
Thanks a lot.
Just get out there and don't try to get hurt. But just play
don't
until
worry,
you
we
do.
won't leave you laying out there.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
yeah, look at
that was a good
there.
shot. Look, that was her.
Number 13 there, huh?
Got her points. Gets in the scoreboard.
And a steal. There she is. Picks it up. Drives in. Gets the shot up. Does not make it, but is going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and they can't let that one go without calling her.
That was a little bit obvious.
See, he's still coaching over here.
Yes, he
Chuck.
is.
This is a hard game for the referees to coach.
Yes,
to
it
referee
is.
too.
First one falls in. We'll get a quick shot of.
It's a difficult.
That's the coach coaching here for the Lady Mustangs.
She seems to be a good player, and I think he's recognized that she's got real good potential, and he wants to plan for next year.
Obviously, yeah, and that comes from knowing your players and knowing that point of break for them. Maybe he sees and knows that can see frustration in her and trying to get her to settle in so she can make some great decisions and continue to play hard and not give up on them. Just talking about Miss Lemoyne here with being an athletic trainer here on staff. That's one of another programs that Tioga's bringing here is a course for becoming an athletic trainer.
Oh, wow, that's great.
As well. Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Yep. I think that is dismissed because I just saw they were
watching.
Yeah. I wanted to see.
Coach, I believe Johnson's got a timeout called, it looks like. And that will stop the clock, obviously on timeouts. There's 5:39 left in the fourth period. Quickly went through the third period because of the running clock.
And it's still running whenever it's not a timeout. But I noticed even on free throws. But look, she's coaching those young ones.
Yes.
That's what she's doing. And it's exciting to see the varsity out there supporting them and good camaraderie.
Makes you wonder how much they're supporting them, or if not just checking their wardrobe to see, hey, you're tucked in. No, that looks good over here on this side.
Courtney Barber did tease Coach Johnson when she saw her. Hey, look, are you Kim Mulkey tonight?
No. Oh yeah, there's get a quick shot of Coach Johnson there, in the blingingness of what she has. There she is. Oh. Good.
She's got potential. That number 40, she's got some potential.
And I think that's one reason Coach is spending some time with her, because that was the same one he was spending time with at halftime over there.
Yes.
Just before going out to the locker room.
That was a nice running layup.
That was. Good pass lead out, too, as well. Some good training here for this JV squad that will soon be the varsities. Because Tioga's girls do graduate 5 seniors this year.
Wow.
And the Lady Indians. There's
She
another
squared
one.
up.
Yes, she did.
Yep.
That was number 4 with the Lady Mustangs. Score is now 57-14.
They've made a little
Excuse me.
run.
You know, and this is that, like you're talking about this for this JV squad, this is that payoff. All that hard work they do defending the varsity in practice, this gives them a time to kind of let that light shine a little bit and show off and do it a little bit.
That's right.
Show what they've learned.
It's good to see some former players here to pay homage to the seniors, and then also this is Debbie's last home game to coach.
Yes.
So
Regular season.
Regular season, yes. Yeah, we want to get in playoffs.
Yes,
and we
do.
want a home game.
Home game, yes. Hopefully it'll be a night that we don't have any confusion with broadcasting, and we'll be able to bring that one as well to you.
Yes. I remember we went to the Sweet 16 by beating Parkway here at Tioga High School.
Wow.
It was our 3rd win in a row, and they had a really good team, but it was pretty packed.
Uh-oh. Got away with a little walk there.
Yeah, she's moved her feet a few times, but
yes. Oh, in the backcourt they gave away.
Yeah. Oh, she took off too.
They're being a little relaxed on some of the calls, which is good. Let the girls play. Still maintaining control of it. Clock continues to run at 2:55 left to play, or 2:50 now left to play in this game, in this matchup between the Lady Indians here at Tioga and the Lady Mustangs from Rapides. A little quick on inbounding the ball there.
Yeah, they were letting her get off the court. I think Tioga's got a little quickness out there to look forward to.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Ooh. Good pass. Got an assist on that one.
Was that
was
number 5 or
Miss Smith, and then
32?
It was number 5.
Number 5, okay. That's
so.
Brandy Page.
They're going to call that one because the good sportsmanship.
23 kind of reminds me of Madison Lockwood down there with her height and the way she's able to move around there and control that paint. That could be a very viable replacement in the future there.
It's nice to see Debbie's boys, twins.
Yep. I saw one there just pass in front of the camera.
That was.
Shot there, 3 attempt, no good.
Bryce and Brady. They're young men now. They were young boys whenever we were coaching.
Back in the day, huh?
Back in the day.
There's a shot for 3, and it's good.
Number 10.
Number 10 with the Lady Mustangs. She's put up several points tonight.
She has.
Lady Mustangs bringing in another sub here at the table. Getting to that 60 seconds left. A little tickle in my throat. Sorry about that. That was number 12 in for the Lady Mustangs, replacing number 1. Lady Indians trying to inbound the ball. They do get it out here.
She's going to put that one up.
That's Paige puts that one up.
That was a nice looking shot.
Lady Indians had a good block out down there. The ball just was a little over their head. So maybe if they took a little step back from that goal.
Yeah, where you are underneath the goal makes a difference.
Of course, you know, the person behind them might have been able to move them a little bit closer to the goal as well.
That's been a successful play.
Yeah, that inbound right inside the paint
with
there.
with your center, especially against the smaller team.
That one rattles off, and Picks back up there by the Lady Mustangs. Shot on goal, missed that one for 3 attempt, but that's going to bring this one to a close. The Lady Indians win this one 61-17 over the struggling, I guess we could easily say that, struggling Lady and young Lady Mustangs from out there at Rapides High School. But it's good to see them here and doing all the congratulatory handshaking and good gaming. And it's always good to see that great sportsmanship from these ladies. We're getting ready here. They are going to have senior night. We'll keep it here for a moment.
I think they went to get their gifts that they're giving.
I see some dads coming down with some different things, and there's some girls coming along. I'm going to look for one that might say Coach Perkins on it. I don't know. I don't quite classify as a...
I'm seeing one of my former players right here, Kashif Pender. How you doing? Kashif was our point guard.
Oh, wow, there she is. Yeah, I don't quite classify as a senior, but it's been funny that I pull through some drive-thrus and order my food, and then they'll get up there to pay for it. They said, oh, senior discount. I was like, my kids, when they were riding with me the first few times it happened, they just hee-hawed in the back seat and just laughed and laughed and laughed. And I didn't think it was so funny, but it was nice to have the break on the meal.
It wasn't funny to you, huh?
Yeah, it was nice to break on the wallet.
Take our picture?
Oh, yeah.
No, I was going to get her to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of us.
No, you're all right. Well, I do qualify as senior.
I doubt that. I feel much older than you, by the way.
It's bittersweet whenever it's your senior year.
Yes.
It really is.
So, yeah, there.
Here you go, Chuck.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Can you see? Can you got it?
Yeah, I'm good.
A lot of maneuvering around going on right now, getting ready to do the award ceremony, I guess, or recognition for seniors. Like I said, the Indians, the boys, they are graduating one senior this year, and the Lady Indians, who we just covered and watched that game with against the Lady Mustangs from Rapides, they are graduating, and you can. I'll put on the wall there. You'll see 5 of their pictures up there on the wall. We have going from right to left, which is, I guess that's Chinese reading, right?
Yes.
But you see Abby Troquil, Jordan Poindexter. She's out because of an injury. Unfortunately, had an ACL or MCL, something in her knee. I don't know if that's different parts of the knee. You see Ashton Nick there behind the scoreboard, holding up those guns. Madison Lockwood, and then Christina Lambert. Now, Lambert, Ashton Nick, and Abby Troquil are all finishing up basketball right now, and it won't be long that they'll be joining the ranks of...
We got Mike Burns in here, too.
Yeah, we got Mike Burns joining the ranks of softball, because they are all softball players, and that's getting underway. So there's Mr. Mike Burns from the Wildcats.
How you doing? Oh, good. How are you?
No.
Good to see you. You know, I was on the committee
We're
with...
going to give her a minute to talk there, and to Coach Burns there from LCU. And also there's Mr. Richard Bardwell that you see there with
and that's
Richard Bardwell.
Richard Bardwell. Yeah.
He actually played
former coach and principal.
He actually played softball for my dad. My dad had kind of what I guess what you call the semi-pro teams.
Oh, yeah.
Where those guys would go out and travel around and play softball. My dad had a team that they went and played and won some national awards, and we had trophies all over the house. And I'm going to say all over Mom's house, because when you bring something in that Mom really don't want,
it doesn't stay.
No. And it found a place, but Daddy was trying to give those away at some time. And of course nobody wanted them. And that's the old style of doing things, where you had these from floor. We had one that was a 6-foot tall trophy from nationals where
That was
they
a
went and
trophy.
play. Yes, ma'am. You're good. You're good. Everybody's getting lined up around here trying to find a good clear spot where they can get pictures while we're here. Hopefully they've got the microphone fixed
I
as
know.
well.
It didn't look like they did, though, Chuck.
I see he's got one in his
Oh,
hand
does he?
over
Okay.
here. So
Maybe they went back and figured it out.
let's hope so.
Yeah.
You know, worst case scenario, I could say I've got an old school wired one where you can go plug it in, but you'd have to
Sometimes
stand
old
over
school
there.
works out.
Absolutely.
You know it?
Absolutely.
I'd say that.
You know, because I are one, I would say it's some of the best stuff that's out there, right?
Oh, yeah.
See, there's Miss Stokes, who is part of Tioga High School, and she does media here at Tioga High School right here, getting cameras. And right in front of me, you can't really see because they're just below my monitor is Miss Dawn Stevens. She is with the yearbook for the Tioga High School. Look, I'm going to put you on the camera. See, there's Miss Dawn Stevens, and then here's Miss Stokes also. Again, like I said, they do media and yearbook. And lots of things going on here at Tioga High School that these ladies are teaching, and opportunities for students to come out here to Tioga High School. Shameless plug there. I guess that's my form of recruiting, if you will.
That's okay.
But, hey, academic recruiting all day long I will do. I teach. We just recently had an open house, and so it was open for folks to come and see what we offer here. We invited a lot of junior high students over and whatnot, and the next day, the 8th graders actually got to walk around and stuff. And so one of the classes that I teach, you have to be a sophomore to take it, but one of the classes I teach is to be a commercial pilot with the FAA to fly unmanned aircraft or drones.
Yes.
So I teach a class here.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so it's really interesting. We've started using it a little bit more through the campus and doing different things, getting some neat shots, but having students that are licensed to be able to do that because the FAA has put in new regulations and new rules and guidelines and laws that require you to really and truly, if you want to fly like you used to fly, you're going to have a Part 107 just because of the safety aspect and what it takes. Because, you know, unfortunately you have some folks out there that says, well, I don't really have to have that. And they go out there and they start doing stuff and it's
causing trouble.
So we're going to,
Tioga basketball senior night.
I guess, stop talking a little bit and just turn it over to the PA announcer, Kate Richardson.
Acknowledge the hard work and dedication of these incredible young men and women as we send them off into the world with bright futures ahead of them. Please join me in celebrating them now. First up, Mr. Keldrick Powers. Keldrick is being escorted tonight by his mother, Courtney Bowers, and stepfather, Rayshawn Thomas. This is his first year playing varsity basketball. He currently serves as the team's captain. After high school, he plans to go to college for a 4-year degree for welding engineering technology. Dale's favorite memory while at Tioga High School was going to an NBA arena and getting to play in front of so many people. His parting words for his teammates. I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. I remember sitting the entire year last year and had to wait my turn to help the team succeed. Without you all, I don't know what I would become. Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Keldrick Powers. And now for our Lady Indians. First, senior tonight is number 10, Jordan Poindexter. Jordan is being escorted tonight by her father, Tony Poindexter. Jordan is a 4-year member of the Lady Indians basketball team where she received the All-District All-Defensive Team Award in 2022. After high school, Jordan plans to attend Northwestern University and major in nursing. Her favorite memory is when we beat teams that pushed us to our limits. Jordan's parting words to her fellow teammates is to always play with integrity, initiative, and respect. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jordan Poindexter. Next we have number 45, Ashton Nick. Ashton is being escorted tonight by her mother, Vicki Rydell, and father, Greg Nick. Ashton is a 4-year member of the Lady Indians basketball team, and after high school she plans to attend LSUA and major in business. Her favorite memory is of all the random concerts and dance battles we would have every time someone would put on music. I have to admit, we have some pretty good moves, some of them at least. Ashton would like her fellow teammates and coaches to know that she is beyond grateful for being a part of a team that has become like family. I'm extremely thankful for these 15 friendships and the memories made over these 4 years. Don't forget, it's not always about how you look, it's about how you play. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ashton Nick. Put your hands together for number 40, Madison Lockwood. Madison is being escorted tonight by her mother, Sharanda Lockwood, and father, Joe Lockwood. She is a 4-year member of the Lady Indians basketball team, where she made All-District Honorable Mention and All-District All-Defensive Team for 2021. She also made Second Team All-District for 2022 and 23. After high school, Madison plans on attending Louisiana Tech and majoring in computer engineering. Her favorite memory is when the whole team goes and watches the LSU women's basketball game together at the end of the season. Madison would like her teammates to know that this team has meant so much to her over the past few years. The lessons I have learned and the friendships I have made will last a lifetime. I'm grateful for each and every girl I've played alongside and the coaches that have put up with me throughout my time here. I'm not only proud of our commitment to the game, but also our commitment to one another. I wish you ladies nothing but the best, and off the court. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madison Lockwood. Miss Christina Lambert. Christina is being escorted tonight by her mother, Christy Lambert, and father, Kobe Lambert. She is a 4-year member of the Lady Indians basketball team and has been named the All-District Honorable Mention team for the past 3 years, made All-District All-Defensive team in 23, and made the 23-24 All-Academic Girls basketball team for maintaining a 4.0 GPA. After high school, Christina plans to attend Louisiana Tech and major in biology, and then go to med school to become an OBGYN doctor. Her favorite memory is the overnight trip the team took to Monroe to play in a tournament over the summer. I had so much fun spending time with the teammates and getting to know the freshmen better. Christina would like her teammates and coaches to know that they have made her last season the best that it could be. These 4 years of basketball have been full of hard work, but seeing it pay off this year has been so rewarding. Lastly, I want to thank Coach Johnson, Coach Brown, and Coach Jay for believing in me and always pushing me to become better, not only as a player, but as a person. I love you all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Christina Lambert. Lastly, we have number 24, Abby Trumbull. Abby is being escorted tonight by her mother and father, Sarah and John Trumbull. She is a 4-year member of the Lady Indians basketball team and has been named KALB Player of the Week. She has made Second Team All-District for 21 and 22, First Team All-District in 23, and the 4A All-State Honorable Mention for 2023, and 23-24 All-Academic Girls Basketball Team for maintaining a 4.0 GPA. After high school, Abby plans to attend the University of Southern Mississippi on a softball scholarship and major in human resource management. My favorite memories are meeting 1,000 points and all the team Christmas parties. Abby would like her teammates to know that this has been the most exciting basketball year ever. I'm so proud of each and every one of you on this team. We worked so hard this year, and it's paid off. I'm truly sad I will not be with y'all next year, but can't wait to see what y'all accomplish. I love you all so much, and we'll miss you. For the last time, this Abby Trumbull. Let's give it up one more time for all of our seniors here on the reservation side. Coach Johnson. We didn't forget about you. Ladies and gentlemen, this year has been Coach Johnson's last year at Tioga High School. We would like everyone's attention as we recognize and honor the retiring of a legend. Coach Johnson, this is also your senior night as we celebrate the impact you have had at Tioga High School. Coach Debbie Johnson has always loved to play basketball, play high school ball at Trinity Heights in Shreveport before playing college ball at the Louisiana College. Coach Johnson has been a teacher for 33 years, a coach for 32, and 30 of those years were spent teaching and coaching here at Tioga High School, where she and her players made a Sweet 16 appearance in 2006 and have celebrated many successes throughout the years. Although he does not have a voice tonight, he did want me to go ahead and say this. Mr. Arrington says, on behalf of Tioga High School, we want to thank you for the enormously positive impact you have had on our students over the last 30 years. Without question, your leadership, compassion, and dedication will have a lasting influence long after retirement. Also, if you change your mind and would like to work another 30 years, just say a word. At this time, Coach, we'd like to direct your attention to the video screen. We had someone who couldn't be here tonight who wanted to say a few words.
Hi, Kim Mulkey here from LSU Women's Basketball. Debbie Johnson, I'm jealous. You are getting ready to retire after over 30 years of teaching and coaching. I admire what you have done. Someday I hope to follow in your footsteps and head out that door to retirement. Thank you for what you have done in this state, what you mean not only to Tioga High School, but to everybody that you've ever coached. Coaching is a wonderful profession. It has the highest of highs, the lowest of lows. But as you head off into retirement, you're going to remember the highs. You're going to remember the young people you touched. You're going to remember the peers you worked with. Enjoy yourself. Come to Baton Rouge and see the Lady Tigers play and have the most wonderful retirement. Go Tigers.
And on her last senior night, let's give it up one more time for our Tioga legend, Debbie Johnson. To Coach Johnson's family, former players and friends, please join us in the cafeteria at this time for her reception.
I'm going to put our mics back on. This crowd on the center court is growing, but my goodness, why not? We're out here celebrating retirement of Coach Debbie Johnson, who's been at this for quite some time. She's done a great job here at Tioga, invested tons and tons of hours in these lives of these young ladies, and you see just a small group of those that she has had a chance to be involved with. My goodness. And the great video that we have there from Kim Mulkey.
She does a great job, Kim does.
Yes, she does.
She really does. Yeah.
Coach, I'm sad. My eyes are sweating a little bit. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, Debbie's given a lot. You know, we also have players from over in Alexandria, and the reason that some of those players have gotten to play at Tioga High School is because Debbie drives the bus, and we'll drive over to Ellick and then come back, and it makes a long evening, especially when those boys were younger. But she loved her kids.
Yeah, she does. And I believe she looks at every one of them as her kids.
That's right.
Yeah, she loves them just like if they were hers.
That is exactly right.
And she's coaching as she's walking off the court, saying, "All right, time to go, time to go." She's not sending them to the locker room, but she's sending them to the cafeteria where there's a reception out there. In which
that's great. But they were able to put that up and do the video. That was really nice.
And I'll tell you, I'll give them a shout out for this. Mr. Todd Prince, who's with the National Guard, he made that happen and helped and got that over here from National Guard to make that happen, so they could get that put together and up in a quick manner in order to make that happen, because they knew time was of the essence.
Yes.
With having these games going on. See there, Coach Johnson getting loads and loads of recognition and hugs from former players and friends and family.
Much deserved too.
Absolutely, it is. And you know, somebody's not picking up stuff for her. Look at her. She's right now picking up trash.
Oh, I know. Look, she's
cleaning up after her team.
We won't talk
even
about what she had to clean up before the game started,
doubt,
okay?
Yeah. Well, it has to do with my first name and pointing upward. How about that?
That's right, yes.
And that's as close as we're going to get to describing that.
Yeah.
If you want to go say hi to her and whatnot, that's fine with me.
I will do it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Coach, for being on call with us. And we'll catch you next time that we can have another event like this. As Miss Julie Wilkerson has joined us on the call tonight and going out to say hi and say hi to some friends and family. Here we'll get her on the screen here. She's probably some former players and whatnot. There's Miss Julie Wilkerson there on the left-hand side, talking with them and just seeing lots of almost like a reunion, if you will, out here at the reservation with all the students and all the former players that showed up here in support of senior night and the recognition of Miss Johnson, Coach Debbie Johnson, and her retirement. This is her last home game, regular season home game here on the reservation. Again, they still have a couple of games left in regular season, but and then some playoff games after that. So it's very possible we'll have a home game in a playoff, but not regular season. So that wraps up a huge milestone for Coach Johnson in her retirement here on the reservation, on the grounds of the reservation. Thanks for joining us. My name is Chuck Perkins, and I was joined tonight by Coach Julie Wilkerson on the call tonight. I had a great time with her. We're going to wrap this one up. You've been watching a 446 Sports presentation of Central Louisiana High School sports, girls basketball here at Tioga High School. Thanks for watching, and tag in YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Miss Wilkerson still has her shirt on from Tioga Lady Indians here. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you a penny, but that way anytime that we go live with another event, you'll be able to tune in and say, hey, I want to watch that one. And again, my name is Chuck Perkins, 446 Sports, presentation of Central Louisiana High School sports.